is that I would ever be standing in front of a camera and telling you guys something that has genuinely revolutionized not only my life but also my training journey. I would say about a year-ish ago, I got introduced to a lot of philosophy and spirituality. And I would say about 5 years ago, I would have been like, nah, you're gonna miss me with that. Cause I'm not doing none of that kind of stuff. You feel me? But I think the one thing everyone has to experience is literally get what you want and realize that what you want is not what you really wanted at all. And in the spiritual context, they call it disillusionment. So essentially, it's kind of like an esoteric idea or like a goal that you are striving for. That's not really coming from you, but it's coming from your ego. So I've set a lot of goals for myself, like financial goals, stupid goals, like, oh, let's go stay at a 5-star hotel, let's go get this car. You know, you go do that thing and you realize, oh, this is not what I really wanted. And that's what kind of sends you down that path. At least that's just what happened to me. But the one thing that I really want to get across is that you really have to let go of how things need to be for you to feel okay. Because first things first, everything that you want is not really what you want. You just want the feeling slash experience.
There's a reason why that's in red.
Yeah.
Everyone would just gloss over it. The red, please pay attention.
Nah, it's facts because let's say, for example, I know a lot of people, we all want to feel loved, like in a relationship, right? Like, why do you want to be in a relationship? Because you want to feel cared for, you want to feel loved, you want to feel important, you want to feel significant. And so it's not the person that you want, you just want the experience of what they can potentially give you. So even coming from a sense of trading, it's like we want to be profitable, not because, yeah, you're profitable, but it's the experience. You want to feel freedom, you want to feel free, you want to feel, unhinged. The thing is that you can feel these things right now. You're just not allowing yourself to do it.
Y'all say you want to be him. You've been him. Well,
This whole time.
You just have to actually commit to that thing, right?
You have to. The thing is just like, it's just a changed mind. There's nothing more powerful than a changed mind, but a changed mind begins with a new perspective. Okay? So, in the sense of trading, we all want to be profitable because of that experience of living what that life could potentially be like on social media. We see all the cars, we see all the houses, we see all the fine girls, we see, people flying like business class. What does that make you feel? First off, FOMO, because we all want that. You feel me? Like everyone feels some kind of FOMO. But more importantly, you want to feel like you're the man or you're that girl. Like you want that sense of status. And another important thing that I really want to point out to you guys is that, oh man.
Tell them. Don't hold back. Tell them. It's okay. They need to know. Talk to them. Oh, you can write it down.
We're all striving for something. Our biggest problem is that we're always consistently striving. Oh God, my handwriting is so bad.
It's okay.
We're always, yeah, like most people can't read. It's crazy. We're always consistently striving, but we're never arriving. So what does striving look like? You want a new job? New strategy? New girlfriend? Significant other, spouse, whatever, new car? And the thing is that a lot of us are in this perpetual state of striving. A lot of the major problems that you face, even as a trader, is you are always striving. You're trying to find a new strategy, you're trying to find a new mentor, you're trying to get a new computer, you got to get new monitors, you got to go travel, go see something different. New girl. You got to get this and that to fuel all these different little things. But when have you ever actually arrived? And here's what I mean. Have you ever sat down and asked yourself, what would my life actually be like if I've made all the money? I took care of my parents. I got the dream house, I got the dream cars, the dream girl, my kids are great. They never have to worry about anything. What would that actually feel like? You feel me? If you've actually arrived, all you would do, just follow your plan. Because there's nothing more that you already have to do. Because you've done it, my friend. Like, there's nothing more. You don't gotta get a new strategy. You don't need that new house. You don't need that new car. You don't need to keep forcing new money. All your problems as a trader, over leveraging, over trading, find a new strategy, find a new mentor, wasting money on a laptop, new mentorships, blah, 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 is always coming from a place of striving but never arriving. So when you're operating from a place when you've arrived, all you're really doing is just following your plan because you've already done it, my friend. You have it all. You've done it. There's nothing more that you need to do at this point.
Why do they never stick to the plan?
Because
obviously they're always striving, right?
Yeah.
Is that like we talked about, like the outcome independence?
Yeah, they're hyper focused on the outcome but never on the actual process or the skills. So this is more from like a mental state that like you're always consistently striving, like you always want to push for more, do more, but you're never satisfied. Like you can get all these different things, but you're not going to feel any different because you've
chasing it.
Yeah, because you've trained yourself to not be happy until you get what you want. So by the time you actually get what you want, that loop starts all over again. It's a small amount of satisfaction, but then like that loop starts all over again. So the only way that you're gonna get what you truly want is if you always operate from a place of arriving, like you have already arrived. So all you're really doing is exchanging, striving for arriving. That's all you're really doing here. So honestly, fuck all this and focus on this. Like, what would it actually feel like if you got what you want? How would you be trading then? You just be following your plan. You wouldn't be sizing up. You wouldn't be forcing some trades. You wouldn't be doing some dumb shit that wasn't there. Because all the problems you face, once again, is coming from a place of striving. You're just trying to make more money. You're not even following your plan. You're not even trading anymore. You're literally forcing something that's not even there. But if you've come in from a place that you've actually arrived, like you've done everything you've ever wanted, all you'd be doing is just following your plan.
Just stick to the fucking plan, man.
Exactly. So all you're really doing is exchanging striving for arriving.
Why?
Bars.
No, literally. If they don't take this information, I'm gonna make a brick. I'm gonna make a flip off of this shit.
But you know what's also wild though?
What's up?
Everything that you ever wanted in life, your mind tends to create like a script of how things need to be for you to feel okay.
Like the story?
Yeah.
You create like what is it called?
Like a fantasy.
Basically.
Like a fantasy.
Yeah, like a little story that
Yeah.
fulfills itself in the end.
Yeah.
Right.
So think about it like this, like anytime like you talk to someone new and you really like them, you tend to put on this fantasy, oh, this is how everything's gonna lay out. Like you start to, fantasize.
Oh,
like
the kids and the family.
Yeah, and all that crazy shit. You feel me? So they and like in psychology terms they call it limerence, but in this sense here we're gonna call it like the inner workings of your mind.
So like apply that to trading, right? What do they fantasize about?
Being profitable, making all the money, but how it needs to happen. So let's say, for example, all right, this is gonna be fun right here. I'll color show these. All right, so let's say this is you, big ass head.
Reflecting the sunlight.
Yeah. Oh, big wide eyes, like. So
signing
everything that you want, you know, you're mad happy here, but like your mind creates like this script, right? It's like this is how it all needs to happen for me to feel okay. The wild thing is that all your goals, everything you've ever wanted, especially as a trader, never fucking play out like this. It never does. Okay? And that's the wild thing. And all of your suffering, all of your boo-hoo, all of your nonsense comes from your attachment to this script of how things need to play out for you to feel okay. Because again, you don't have control of how things are going to play out for you, but what you do have control of is your reaction to it. So when you do take like a loss in a market, it's not that it's happening to you, it's happening for you. You feel me? But let's not just say of just one loss, but a string of losses. Because in the game of trading, you're gonna have periods of when you're gonna have like losing streaks. It's very fucking normal, but it's all about how you handle it. But most of the time, when we're experiencing all these drawbacks, like let's just say here, this is everything that you want, how it needs to happen, but this is like reality, how it's actually happening, right? We're so hyper fixated on how things need to be, but this is how things are happening as they are. But we tend to reject this because when things happen that's outside of this script, we tend to say things to ourselves like, why is this happening to me? Right? Why does the market hate me?
That's a crazy statement. People actually think like that?
No, it's true because when you start taking like mad losses, you doubt yourself, you doubt your strategy, you doubt your mentor, you doubt so many different things.
You're gonna blame the fucking market?
No, but it's true though, because
That's crazy.
like this is how things actually happen in real life.
Right, but you're taking it personally.
Exactly.
Because, you know, script above. It's like, oh, it's not going the way I planned.
Yeah, because people have very high expectations, not aspirations. Because aspirations require a process, expectations requires an outcome.
Outcome dependent.
Exactly. So people have very high expectations, but very rarely do they have high aspirations. Because again, aspirations require a process, expectations require an outcome. People are too outcome dependent. So when these things tend to happen to you, like you take mad losses in the market, and this is your thought process, you have to flip the script around. Because when you start thinking like this is when life really starts to taking a shit on you. Like you start to put yourself in a place where you start to experience more bad things. But for every loss, there's a positive. For every win, there's a loss. So you have to see what is the upside to all of this. And the best way that I can say that you can reason with yourself, reason with your mind, is understanding that everything is happening as it should. Because if you knew deep down that you're gonna win, you're gonna be profitable, you're gonna take care of your parents, you're gonna find your dream spouse, you're gonna have the kids that you've always wanted, you're gonna have all the cars, you're gonna have everything you ever possibly wanted, why would this affect you? Why would all this affect you?
Right.
If you knew everything you want is going to happen, but it's not going to happen the way that you want it to happen, but it's going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. But the way that you deal with all these losses, the way that you deal with all these setbacks is if you change in your head as it's happening is everything is happening as it should. It may not seem like it, but you have to let go of your attachment for how things need to be for you to feel okay. Because this is reality right here. You have to understand that everything that's happening to you, whether good or bad, is happening as it should. And this is how you kind of let go of that crazy weight on your shoulders of life coming at you or the market coming at you. So now moving forward, you have to treat every single event, you have to treat every single loss as this is happening the way as it should. Because imagine if like life was perfect.
Man, that'd be fucking boring.
Facts.
I mean, come on. That's the thing. Like, well, it'd be fucking boring.
No, it's facts. It's facts. But the point being is that you want to treat every single loss as that everything is happening the way as it should. Because there is a lesson that needs to be learned in that loss. Because the gold is hidden in the losses. The gold is hidden in the losses. Okay, a lot of people tend to overlook that. Like they overlook all their mistakes and all this, all that. But the gold is in the losses and how you look at it. Because how you look at everything is how you're going to manifest everything into your life. So that's why everything is happening the way as it should. And most importantly, last thing but not least, release the need for things to work out in a way for you to feel okay. Because all your suffering, all your problems, all your nonsense is hyper fixated on your attachment for how things need to be for you to feel okay. So once you kind of let go and just let God, the universe, or whatever it is, take control, you're a free man.
Boom.
I feel like that's it, bro. Because this is just like in my head all the time. So
Hey, do the thing. Do the thing.
yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.